Yellow again, everybody. This is Dave Cruzen coming to you from DeWitt Gymnasium and Carrier Mills High School. Tonight, the Gallatin County Hawks are going to be taking on the Carrier Mills Wildcats in a pink out game. So, going to be a lot of fun for me to try to decipher the numbers. But it ought to be a good time tonight as the Hawks and the Wildcats will tip it up here in just under 10 minutes before the start of this one. We'll get you some information and everything once we get a little closer. But JV game and a varsity game tonight. Plus, they are also going to honor those individuals that the players and the cheerleaders are participating in honor and in memoriam of tonight. So, sit back, relax, get a good cheer, get you something to eat, and we're going to bring you a ball game here in about, just under 8 minutes.
The Gallatin County Athletic Boosters would like to thank the following businesses and individuals for their support of Hawk Athletics. Winslow Lumber Company in Junction, Illinois. Buyers of standing timber, builders of crane mats, mud bats, cribbing, and pin boards. Serving the oil, gas, coal, and solar energy sector for 29 years. Join New Hope General Baptist Church and Pastor Daniel Acord on Sundays for Sunday school at 9:30, church at 10:30, and on Thursdays for Bible study at 6 p.m. Located just 4 miles north of Ridgeway at 18870 Jackson New Hope Road. New Hope General Baptist Church, sharing God's love together. Banterra Bank is proud to support the Hawks, Gallatin County schools, and our communities. Whether it's on the court or on the fields, our Hawks give it their all, and Banterra is committed to helping them soar. Visit Banterra Bank or one of their 25 locations across Southern Illinois for your banking needs, including personal and business products, plus specialty services like agribusiness lending and insurance. With any product or service provided, you'll find one commonality: exceptional personal service. Banterra Bank, member FDIC. Extreme Welding and Machine Services Incorporated. Open Monday through Friday, 7 to 3:30. For all your retail welding, gas, and supply needs, metal cells, heavy equipment and hydraulic cylinder repair, and much more. Your one-stop shop for all your equipment repair needs. Kevin Edmonds Construction. Contact Kevin Edmonds for new homes, remodels, or any of your construction needs. Phone 618-559-4956.
Philosophy of Allegiance Bank is sit down with the customer, listen to their needs, and figure it out and figure a solution for them.
During COVID, Allegiance, they were who we looked for the PPP loan help, which allowed us to guarantee wages with our employees. Allegiance, they understand your entire business, whether it be checking, savings, equipment loans. They've really been a great partner in our business.
We have a great array of business products that we offer our customers. Our app is a great feature that we offer because there's so many capabilities with it. All of these different ways of taking care of your business definitely help the business work smoothly and efficiently.
John and Kathy Seeley. Steve and Candy Drone. Jeremy and Amy Knott. Terry and Anita Golden. Josh and Jackie Drone. Jeff and Bridget Jones. Thank you to all of the sponsors for our broadcast and for supporting your Hawk Athletics.
All right, back live here in Carrier Mills as the crowd starting to file in for tonight's contest. Of course, it is a pink out night, so all the players wearing pink jerseys and the cheerleaders all donning the pink t-shirts. A lot of stuff going on here tonight in this one. We have the pink out night. We have a little cheer clinic that's going to be taking place, and all that is going to be interwoven between the varsity and JV contest here between the Wildcats and the Hawks. Gallatin defeated Carrier Mills the one time that they played this season. That was back on the 22nd of January. The JV squad came away with a win that night, and the varsity squad came away with a 71-39 victory over the Wildcat varsity squad that night as well. So, looking for good things tonight out of the Hawks. And we've got about 4 minutes to go before the start of this one. And we're going to have the national anthem, and we'll get you some lineups. I'm sure they'll do the anthem before the festivities get started here with the JV game. But we're going to step away for just a moment. We got about 4 minutes until the start, and we will be back in just a few minutes. Well, it looks like we're going to go ahead and get this one started early, as Carrier Mills has sent their lineup out to center court. And the Hawks will start off with number 2, Dawson Stacy, number 1, Talon Smith, number 40, Max Brockett, number 34, Brendan Brown, and number 10, Jackson Carney, all sophomores, and the 1 junior, Stacy, for the Hawks. With the tip, Carrier Mills comes down with it, and it will be Edwards for Carrier Mills, bringing the ball into the front court over to Fowler. Fowler to Hall. Hall is whistled for the travel, and he immediately turns it over, and it'll be Gallatin County basketball. Dawson Stacy to trigger it in for the Hawks. He gets it into Jackson Carney, and the Hawks are on their way. Over on the right side to Stacy, down to Smith, underneath to Brown. He tries to dump it to Brockett, but it's stolen away by Edwards from Carrier Mills. Jackson Carney defends him up in the corner. He flings a pass underneath that is stolen by Brendan Brown. Brendan's pass is then stolen and immediately thrown right back inbounds to Talon Smith. And the Hawks will take over and move into the front court. Smith on the baseline to Brown. Bounce pass to Brockett in the lane. He goes up. His shot no good. Rebound fought for. Slapped out of bounds. Last touch Carrier Mills. Jackson Carney to inbound under the Hawk goal. Oh, I'm sorry. Carrier Mills to inbound under the goal. They changed possessions on me. Wildcats get it in the front court. That is Funivo for Carrier Mills with the pass. Got kicked out of bounds. Edwards to trigger it in for the Hawks, or for the Wildcats. He gets it into Sumner. His shot in the lane is no good. Rebound. Max Brockett gives it off to Carney, and the Hawks are back on the attack. Coach McGuire hollering out the play. Over on the left side to Stacy underneath the Brown. Brown goes up, misses the shot. Rebound tipped by Carney, but picked up by Sumner. Sumner gets it off to Funivo. Funivo brings it into the front court. He's met there by Dawson Stacy. Passes it out top to Fowler. Back to Funivo. I'm sorry, to Funivo. Funivo drives the left side. We're going to have a foul whistled on number 1, Talon Smith. That'll be his first, team first. And Carrier Mills to inbound across the way. Funivo to trigger the ball in for the Wildcats. He goes back court to Sumner. Sumner brings it across the line. Gives it up to Funivo. The ball slapped loose by Talon Smith. Ball's loose on the ground. Funivo comes up with it, gets it to Sumner. Sumner up to Edwards. Edwards will drive, working against Carney. He goes to the middle of the lane, puts up the jump shot, and it is good. And Carrier Mills will jump on top 2-0. Talon Smith back across the line for the Hawks. To Stacy, cross court to Kearney. Kearney drives the baseline, lays it up and in. Jackson Kearney found a seam and took advantage. And the Hawks employing a little full court pressure. Ball inbounded to number 10, Fowler, who gets it back to Funivo. It ends up in the hands of Edwards. Edwards, long cross court to Fowler, who loses a handle, and the Hawks will take over underneath the Wildcat bench. We've got a timeout on the floor by the Carrier Mills Wildcats. 30-second timeout. Called by the Wildcats. And so far in this one, not a lot of scoring. Looks like it's going to be a pretty full house tonight for the game. Hawks will inbound the ball underneath the Wildcat basket. Dawson Stacy to inbound it to Jackson Kearney. And Jackson will bring it up across the line. Over on the left side to Stacy. Underneath quickly to Brown. His shot is put up, but he is going to be whistled for a walk. Feet were going. He was expecting some potential block shot there by Sumner underneath. So he rushed his shot a bit. Wildcats get the ball in. Funivo to Edwards. Edwards brings it up across the line down to Fowler. Fowler drives, one-hander, no good. Rebound, Hall. Hall walks with the ball before he gets up his shot. And it'll be a turnover, and the Hawks will take over. Kearney into the front court to Talon Smith. He drives to the free throw line off to Kearney on the right side. Running one-hander from Kearney, no good. Rebound, Max Brockett. Max kicks it out to Talon Smith for three. His shot's good. And the Hawks jump ahead. Edwards brings the ball up for Carrier Mills, gets it off to Fowler. He fires a long three. The rebound is tapped long. Funivo gets it and hands it off to Edwards. Edwards to Fowler on the right side. He'll drive the lane, one-hander in the lane. Up and no good as it rims out, and a foul coming on the Hawks. Foul whistled on Brendan Brown. That'll be his first, team second. And it looks like it is Fowler at the line shooting a pair. His first shot no good. For the Hawks, Caston Wood and Cason Steele will check in as Brendan Brown and Dawson Stacy will have a seat. Cason and Caston, two freshmen, checking in. Second shot from Fowler is up and good. And the Hawks will bring it in with 3:40 to go in the first quarter. Talon Smith over to Jackson Kearney, back to Smith. Smith, bounce pass underneath. Steele, nice no-look pass to Kearney. His shot is no good, but he is fouled on the attempt. Nice look there by Cason Steele to flip that one down low. And a good job by Kearney to cut the baseline. Foul on Sumner from Carrier Mills, and that will be his first foul. Team first. And Kearney to the line will shoot two. Misses the first attempt. Jackson's second shot. On its way and good. And the Hawks double up the Wildcats at 6-3. Edwards with the ball for the Wildcats. Hands it off to Funivo. Funivo across the line. Working against Talon Smith, top of the key. He looks to drive, middle of the lane. Twisting left-handed shot, no good. Max Brockett yanks the board and gets it off to Jackson Kearney. Kearney looks to drive, gets it out to Caston Wood for three. No good. Rebound, Max Brockett. He goes up and in. And the Hawks take an 8-3 lead. 2:50 to go, first quarter. Long pass stolen by Max Brockett, off to Jackson Kearney. Carney in traffic will pull up. Over to Wood in the corner. Wood thought about it, didn't take it. Bounce past the Brockett. He makes a move to the middle of the lane. Nothing out to Talon Smith for three. No good. Jackson Carney slaps the rebound, but Edwards comes down with it for Carey Mills. He drives the length of the floor. His shot is blocked by Smith. Carney comes up with the rebound, and then two Wildcats knock it away, trying to steal it from Carney, and it will be Gallatin basketball across the way. Talon Smith to bring the ball up across half court. Smith to Carney, down to Wood. Wood underneath to Kaysen Steele. Kaysen makes a nice little move on the baseline and scores. And the Hawks we got a foul forthcoming on the Hawks. Foul on number 2, not number 40. Max Brockett will be his first. Elliott Page checks in for Talon Smith for the Hawks. Carey Mills to inbound under their own goal with 1:55 to go first quarter. Sumner to inbound it. He gets it into Funivo. Funivo tries to make a move, runs right into Jackson Carney. It'll be a jump ball situation, and it'll be Gallatin basketball in the alternating possession. Jackson Carney inbounds it to Caston Wood. Back to Carney, and the Hawks bring it into the front court. Elliott Page down to Caston Wood. Underneath the Steele. Steele looks to make a move, gets a nice bounce pass across the lane to Carney. He goes up for a shot. He is fouled. He adjusted his shot, and he's going to go to the line to shoot two, as Carey Mills has their second team foul, and it's the second personal on Sumner. So the big guy for Carey Mills JV squad in some foul trouble. Carney's first shot rims in and out and in. Aiden Combs checks in for Max Brockett on the Hawk end. And Furlong checks in for Carey Mills as Sumner will go to the bench with two fouls. Carney's second shot is up, in and out. Rebound fought for. Aiden Combs gets it, and Aiden sticks it back in. And the Hawks setting up the pressure, but Carey Mills broke it, got it down, drew a foul on the Hawks, be their fourth team foul. This one whistled on number 3, Caston Wood. That'll be his first. And Edwards to inbound the ball for Carey Mills. He flips it in to Fowler, who makes a move to the lane. Has his pass knocked away and stolen by Jackson Carney. Carney will bring the ball up court for the Hawks. Up to Elliott Page. Page on the right side, back to the top of the key to Carney. Carney backs out on top of the Wildcat head, over to Page. Page down to Wood. Wood loses the handle, gets it back out to Page. Page over to Carney for three. His shot no good. Rebound fought for, tapped away and picked up by Carey Mills Funivo. Funivo misses a player down on his end of the floor. He will drive, fire up the left-handed shot. Elliott Page with the rebound, and he is fouled immediately by Funivo. And that will be the third foul whistled on Carey Mills. And for Funivo, that will be his first. 40 seconds to go, first quarter. Jackson Carney off to Elliott Page. Page back to Carney. Top of the key, he directs traffic over to Wood in the corner. Wood back up to Carney, top of the key. 25 seconds on the clock. Elliott Page looks to drive, does drive, lays one up and in. Elliott Page cracks the scoring column with his first bucket of the night. And Carey Mills brings the ball quickly into their front court. It's Edwards driving off in the corner to Fowler. His shot no good. Rebound Hull, and he is fouled on the rebound attempt. So he will go to the line and shoot two. The foul whistled on number Well, it still says number 12 for the Hawks, but the Hawks don't have a number 12 out there. Number 15, Aiden Combs. That'll be Aiden's first foul. And Hull will be at the line shooting 2 for the Wildcats. His first shot, no good. Hull's second attempt coming up. It's also no good. Rebound, Brendan Brown. He gets it off to Carney. Carney dribbles, fires. Combs comes down with a loose ball, but is unable to stick it back in. And at the end of one, the Hawks lead it 15-3. So we get us a cough drop in here. Maybe that'll help with our voice. At the end of one, the Hawks lead it 15-3. And it will be Carrier Mills basketball to start this second quarter. For the Hawks on the floor, Max Brockett, Brendan Brown, Talon Smith, Dawson Stacy, and Wyatt Goebel has checked in for the Hawks. Carrier Mills inbounds the ball, and Edwards will bring it up across the line. Over to Funivo. Funivo gives it off to number 35. That is Furlong. Furlong looking to make a move. Gets it in the corner to Hull. His shot up, no good. Rebound, Talon Smith. And the Hawks will take over. Talon brings it down court. It bounces off a player's foot. The ball is loose. Picked up by Fowler from Carrier Mills. He has it stripped away. And the ball finally, after a scrum, is picked up by Talon Smith. And Coach McGuire says, let's take a minute, 30 seconds, and talk about this. He saw things getting out of control in a hurry, decided to pull the reins in. Gallatin will inbound the ball across the way. Dawson Stacy to inbound. Hawks up 15-3 with 6:28 to go in the first half. JV contest. Ball inbounded to Talon Smith, and he is across the line with the ball. Underneath the Max Brockett. Max kicks it out to Stacy, who drives the baseline. Bounce pass in the middle. Max comes up with it out to Talon. Talon, top of the key, looking to make a move. Over to Brendan Brown. Brendan off to Talon Smith for three. His shot is no good. Rebound fought for. Brendan Brown gets it, pulls it back out, gets it off to Dawson Stacy. Stacy out to Smith. Smith to Goebel. Goebel from about 10 feet kicks it out to Stacy. Stacy on the right side hands it off to Smith. Smith will drive. He is fouled on his way to the goal. It's going to be Hawk inbound underneath their own goal. It'll be the first team foul on Carrier Mills of this quarter. As is whistled on number 10, Fowler. That will be his first. Team first. Talon Smith, the inbound for the Hawks, flips it into Max Brockett. Max's shot is contested, blocked by Hull, but they're going to whistle him for a foul, and Max will go to the line to shoot a pair. for the Hawks. Max's first shot is no good. Second shot on its way. It rims in and out, and Kara Mills comes down with the board. Funivo hands it off to Edwards. And the Wildcats are in the front court. Over to Fowler. Fowler looking to make a move. He flings it across to Funivo. Funivo to Edwards. Edwards pulls up, fires a three, no good, long rebound. Picked up by Funivo. He's going to drive the lane. Spins at the free throw line. Now he's looking for help, gets it out to Edwards. Edwards, he kicks it in the corner to Hall. Hall drives baseline against Max Brockett, and he is out of bounds. Max forces him out of bounds, and it'll be, now they're going to say it went off Max's leg out of bounds, as Edwards will trigger it in for the Wildcats. He hits Fowler, cutting the lane. Fowler's pass right back to Edwards, but Edwards was out of bounds, and the Hawks will take over with 5:13 to go. Talon Smith brings the ball up into the front court for the Hawks. Talon over to Brown. Brown underneath to Goebel. Goebel looks to make a move in the lane. Kicks it off to Dawson Stacy. Underneath on the other side. Dawson lays it in. And the Hawks move up to 17-13, a 14-point advantage. Edwards. Ball out to Fowler. Fowler has it slapped loose by Stacy, but picks it back up, gets it off to Edwards in the corner. Edwards finds the bank from the corner. Bank of Kara Mills is open tonight, and that shot goes in. Talon Smith into the front court to Brown to Goebel underneath. Goebel out to Smith. Smith for three. His shot is good from three-point land, and the Hawks answer right back. Edwards into the corner to Fowler. Fowler has the ball knocked loose, and Wyatt Goebel picks it up, and he is on the move. Wyatt going to take it the length of the floor, lays it up, no good. Rebound, Talon Smith. Talon is shoved from behind after he gets the rebound by number 25, Hall, and that will be his second foul, and it will be the third team foul on Carrier Mills. A host of players getting ready to check in. For the Hawks, Caston Wood, Aiden Combs, and Elliott Page check in. Dawson Stacy, Talon Smith, and Max Brockett all have a seat. And for Carrier Mills, Sumner checks in, and Hull will sit down for the Wildcats. Elliott Page to trigger the ball in for the Hawks. Gets it into Caston Wood for three in the corner. Caston Wood with a corner three on the Hawks. Moving up to a 17-point advantage. Funivo for Carrier Mills. His shot, no good. Rebound, Elliott Page. And the Hawks on the attack again. Page into the front court. Lots of good ball handlers on this JV squad. Aiden Combs has the ball, makes a move to the center of the court, and is whistled for a travel violation as he took one too many steps, making a move against Sumner. Carrier Mills will bring the ball back up court. Edwards. His pass is stolen by Elliott Page. Elliott is quick, and Elliott takes it all the way and scores. Elliott possesses some serious quickness. Edwards off to Fowler. Fowler working against Page. Across the floor to Edwards for three. His shot, no good. Rebound, Furlong. And we're going to have a foul underneath. It's going to be whistled against foul whistled against Wyatt Goebel. Oh, I'm sorry. It'll be against Carrier Mills. And that will be on Furlong. That'll be his first. Team fourth. And for the Hawks, Kaysen Steele checks in, and Brendan Brown will have a seat. So we got five freshmen on the floor right now for the Hawks. Wood off to Combs in the corner. Bounce pass underneath the Steele. Knocked back out to Woods. Over to Page. Page to Wood, down low to Goebel, who makes a move on the baseline, starts to make a spin. He is fouled. Nope, they're going to call Wyatt for a charge. Looked like he was making a good move on the baseline, but they said he bulled his way in and offensive foul. So still thought it was a good move by Wyatt. Edwards off to Funivo in the corner. He is covered up by Wood and Goebel. He has to slam it off a Hawk leg. Good defense by the Hawks. 2:39 to go, first half. Edwards to trigger it in. Into Fowler. He has his pocket picked by Elliott Page. Elliott drives, kicks it off to Aiden Combs. His shot no good. Steele with a rebound. He is fouled on the putback attempt. And Kaysen Steele will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul whistled against number 12 for Carrier Mills. That's Funivo. That will be his second. Team 5th. As Kaysen Steele will go to the line and shoot a pair. Kaysen's first shot way off the mark. Number 5, Jaden Tucker checks in, and number 41, Wyatt Goebel will have a seat. Caston Woods says, hey, get down there, big boy. Get a rebound. Kaysen's second shot is good. And the Hawks take a 20-point advantage with 2:25 to go. Edwards off to Fowler. Fowler with the ball for Carrier Mills, moves on the left side, kicks it down to Sumner. Sumner bellies up against Steele and scores. Caston Wood in the front court for the Hawks. Over to Elliott Page. He gets underneath the Steele, who scores. Good position there by Kaysen Steele. And a good look by Elliott to get it to him. And the Hawks answer back. Fowler now fires a 3 for Carrier Mills. Rebound by Page. Page is going to push the ball. Works to the middle of the floor. Kicks it out to Wood. In the corner to Tucker. Tucker underneath the Steele, who goes. Nice job by Steele with the fake and then the basket. Kaysen Steele doing good work on the baseline down there. Nice job by the other guys finding him too. Edwards drives wildly to go, puts up a shot, no good. Elliott Page with the rebound. Coach McGuire directing traffic, and Elliott brings it up court. Off to Wood. Wood in the middle of Steele at the free throw line. He looks to drive, then kicks it out to Page. Page thought about a 30-footer and didn't take it. Over to Wood, underneath the Combs, cutting to the basket. His shot is good. Excellent look by the Hawks. Nice job. Edwards over to Fowler to Sumner. Sumner back out to Fowler. He pulls up from 15 feet. His shot no good. Rebound. Tucker. Tucker hands it off to Page. Page pass is knocked down, but Tucker is there. 35 seconds on the clock. Caston Wood with the ball for the Hawks. Over to Tucker. Tucker down to Combs. Combs spins, kicks it to Steele in the middle of the lane. Steele will take a little walk. He had a couple of ideas in mind, but he picked the wrong one. And the Wildcats will take over with 26 seconds on the clock. Edwards into the front court. He drives the left side and kicks it in the corner to Funivo. Back to Edwards, who drives the middle of the lane, throws one up, no good. Sumner with the rebound, but his shot is rejected by Kaysen Steele. 6 seconds on the clock. Caston Wood, 4-3 in the corner. Tucker fires one up, no good at the buzzer. And the Hawks take a 32-8 lead as we go to the halftime. Like I said, we have several things going on here tonight. So we have the little ones coming out to do their cheer clinic. And while they come out, we're going to step away for a moment and We'll be back with you in just a few minutes.
The Gallatin County Athletic Boosters would like to thank the following businesses and individuals for their support of Hawk Athletics. Winslow Lumber Company in Junction, Illinois. Buyers of standing timber, builders of crane mats, mud bats, cribbing, and pin boards. Serving the oil, gas, coal, and solar energy sector for 29 years. Join New Hope General Baptist Church and Pastor Daniel Acord on Sundays for Sunday school at 9:30, church at 10:30, and on Thursdays for Bible study at 6 p.m. Located just 4 miles north of Ridgeway at 18870 Jackson New Hope Road. New Hope General Baptist Church, sharing God's love together. Banterra Bank is proud to support the Hawks, Gallatin County schools, and our communities. Whether it's on the court or on the fields, our Hawks give it their all, and Banterra is committed to helping them soar. Visit Banterra Bank or one of their 25 locations across Southern Illinois for your banking needs, including personal and business products, plus specialty services like agribusiness lending and insurance. With any product or service provided, you'll find one commonality: exceptional personal service. Banterra Bank, member FDIC. Extreme Welding and Machine Services Incorporated. Open Monday through Friday, 7 to 3:30. For all your retail welding, gas, and supply needs, metal cells, heavy equipment and hydraulic cylinder repair, and much more. Your one-stop shop for all your equipment repair needs. Kevin Edmonds Construction. Contact Kevin Edmonds for new homes, remodels, or any of your construction needs. Phone 618-559-4956.
Philosophy of Allegiance Bank is sit down with the customer, listen to their needs, and figure it out and figure a solution for them.
During COVID, Allegiance, they were who we looked for the PPP loan help, which allowed us to guarantee wages with our employees. Allegiance, they understand your entire business, whether it be checking, savings, equipment loans. They've really been a great partner in our business.
We have a great array of business products that we offer our customers. Our app is a great feature that we offer because there's so many capabilities with it. All of these different ways of taking care of your business definitely help the business work smoothly and efficiently.
John and Kathy Seeley. Steve and Candy Drone. Jeremy and Amy Knott. Terry and Anita Golden. Josh and Jackie Drone. Jeff and Bridget Jones. Thank you to all of the sponsors for our broadcast and for supporting your Hawk Athletics.
I'm back here at DeWitt Gymnasium in Carrier Mills High School. About 6 minutes till the start of the second half of this one. Run down a little scoring for you. For the Hawks, they're led in scoring right now by Cason Steele. He has 7. Talon Smith has 6. 4 points apiece for Jackson Carney, Elliott Page, and Aiden Combs. 3 points for Caston Wood and 2 points apiece for Dawson Stacy and Max Brockett. And that is the scoring for the Hawks. For Carrier Mills, so we had a little cheerleader doing some flips on the floor there. Wished I'd caught that for you. They were led in scoring by Edwards, who has 5. 2 points from Sumner and 1 for Fowler, and that is the total for the Wildcats. Hawks lead it at the half, 32-8. They have controlled the pace in the first half. Defense has been really good, and defense has been really good for the Hawks. The JV Hawks also flexing their ability to have several people handle the basketball, as there were probably 5 different players that triggered the offense for the JV Hawks in that half. And a good showing all the way around in the first half for the Hawks. So hopefully that trend will continue in the second half, and they can build on the 32-8 lead. We got about 4 minutes to go before the start of the second half. May or may not be extended due to the little cheerleader clinic. But we're going to step away for a moment and be back in a few minutes. And we're back. We're just under a minute to go before the start of the second half of the JV contest. The Hawks yet to come out on the floor, but I don't think we're going to extend the time any. I think we're going to go ahead and play basketball. To start this half, it's going to be Hawk basketball. And they will inbound across the court at half court. For the Hawks on the floor, Jackson Carney, Talon Smith, Dawson Stacy, Brendan Brown, and it looks like it'll be Max Brockett coming out for the Hawks. And we are getting ready to start this second half right now. Hawks up 32-8. Ball inbounded to Carney, and he will bring it up into the front court. Carney to Stacy on the right side. Stacy back up to Carney, top of the center circle, standing right on top of the Wildcat head. Off to Talon Smith. Smith, he'll look to drive baseline. He will go up. He will lay one up and in. Nice job by Talon. Caught a seam and took advantage. And Carrier Mills brings the ball up court. Edwards for Carrier Mills with the ball. Works to the middle of the floor. Drives through a conglomeration of Hawks and just wildly goes through and draws a foul. They're going to say he was actually shooting on that. Foul whistled on Brendan Brown. That'll be his second, team first in the third quarter. And Edwards at the line shooting 2. First shot for Edwards, rims in and out. Second shot on its way, and it's no good as well. Max Brockett pulls the rebound, gives it to Talon Smith. Up to Jackson Carney, and the Hawks are on their way down court. Carney across the line. Moves the ball over on the left side to Max Brockett in the corner. Max fires a 3, no good. Talon Smith had the rebound bounce off his hands, and it comes to Jackson Carney, top of the key. Off to Stacy on the right. Stacy to Max, up top of the key. Over to Brendan Brown. Brendan gives it off to Talon Smith. Talon drives, has his shot partially blocked. Dawson Stacy gets it, gives it off to Max Brockett. He is fouled as he goes up for a shot. Max will go to the line to shoot 2. As a foul is whistled on Carrier Mills. Foul is whistled on number 25, Hull. That will be his third and the team first. Max connects on the first shot. And Max connects on both. For the Hawks, for the Wildcats, number 35, Furlong will check in. And number 34, Cooper has checked in for the Wildcats. Edwards with the ball for the Wildcats. Center circle. Off to Funivo. In the corner to Edwards, who's going to drive baseline. He fires up the shot. The rebound tapped off of Max Brockett's hands. Out of bounds, it'll be Carrier Mills basketball under their own goal. Number 35, Furlong, to inbound the ball for the Wildcats. He gets it into Edwards. Edwards fires the 3. His shot no good. Rebound long out to Dawson Stacy. Dawson is fouled as he tries to get rid of the basketball. Sumner picks up the foul for Carrier Mills. That'll be their second team foul. And for Sumner, that will be his third. Carney inbounds the ball to Stacy. Back to Carney. And the Hawks will bring it up into the front court. Off to Smith on the right side. Smith looks underneath, nothing there. Looking to make a move now on the baseline. He pulls up, drops a pass down low to Brendan Brown. Brendan with a fake, and then he goes up amongst the trees and scores. And the Hawks move up to a 30-point advantage. Edwards off to Funivo. Funivo drives the lane, runs into Max Brockett. Max goes nowhere. Funivo's shot is no good, and Max comes down with a rebound. Jackson Carney with the ball back up across half court. Out in the corner to Talon Smith for 3. Talon's shot is good. And the Hawks are hitting on all cylinders right now. Edwards back into the front court. He gets it down in the corner to Furlong. His shot from 3-point range, no good. Max Brockett with the rebound, gives it off to Talon Smith. Talon's going to look to push. Coach McGuire says, let's hold up here and try something. Let's work on something new. Talon Smith drives the left side, goes over a screen, pulls back, shoots a 3. Rebound long, picked up by Jackson Carney in the lane. His shot no good. Talon Smith with a board. But an 8-foot jump shot from Talon on the baseline is good. Carrier Mills into the front court. Edwards tries to hit a cutting player on the backside. Funivo, it's stolen by Smith. Smith drives his shot. No good. Rebound tapped up in the air. Edwards comes down with it. He will drive the length of the floor on the left-hand side. Now he pulls it back up top, goes to the middle of the court. Off to number 35, Furlong. Furlong looking to make a move. Loses the handle and is going to be whistled for a travel. And the Hawks will come in with wholesale substitutions. For the Hawks, Elliott Page, Caston Wood, Kaysen Steele, Aiden Combs, and Wyatt Goebel all check in. An entire freshman core out there for the Hawks. Aiden Combs on the right side. Off the Page, top of the key. Page kicks it down to Steele. Steele spins toward the goal and scores. Kaysen Steele with another two. Caramels back to their end. Edwards fires a long three. No good. Rebound, Wyatt Goebel. On the Hawks, bring it back up to their half of the floor. Caston Wood with the ball on the right side, gives it off to Combs. Combs, top of the key, kicks it over to Elliott Page. Page back to the top of the key. Works the ball down the lane, goes up, fires up the shot, no good. Kaysen Steele is there, misses, gets his own board, misses again, gets his own board, goes up this time and is fouled by Furlong. Kaysen Steele will go to the line to shoot two. Good board work there by Kaysen Steele. Foul whistled on number 34, Cooper, not Furlong. First shot up and no good by Steele. Couple of new players checking in for the Wildcats, Funivo and Garcia. As is number 25, Smith. Kaysen's second shot is up and good. And Fowler brings the ball up for the Wildcats. Fowler off to Funivo. Funivo over to Smith. Smith down in the corner to Fowler. He looks to drive, kicks it up top to Furlong. Furlong connects on a three. And that's the first basket of the half for the Wildcats. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Caston Wood goes over a screen, puts up a shot, rebound by Furlong from Carrier Mills. Ahead to Fowler. Fowler's pass is slapped back to Furlong. Furlong on the run, connects. And he's on a little personal 5-0 run. Elliott Page with the ball up in the front court for the Hawks. Coach McGuire calling the play. Gets it into Goebel at the free throw line. He's tripped as he makes a move to the goal. It'll be the fourth team foul on Carrier Mills, so no shooting. And the Hawks will inbound under their own goal. Kaysen Steele to inbound for the Hawks. He flips it into Goebel at the free throw line. Goebel's shot is no good. Caston Wood pulls the rebound. He goes up and he scores. And the Hawks expand their lead. Funivo over to Smith. Smith back to Furlong. Furlong with a long three, no good. Elliott Page with the rebound. Page brings the ball up in the front court for the Hawks. Off to Steele. Steele to Goebel in the lane, out to Wood. Caston Wood misses the shot. Long rebound, Elliott Page. Page to Goebel. Goebel bounce pass underneath the Steele, makes a move, spins to the hole and scores. Nice night for Kaysen Steele. Carrier Mills to their half of the floor. Fowler with the ball. Gives it off to Funivo, drives the lane, lays it up. His shot is short. Aiden Combs with the rebound. Gives it off to Elliott Page. And the Hawks back on the offensive end with 20 seconds to go. Steele looks underneath, drives middle of the lane. Jumper for Steele, no good. Rebound, Furlong from Carrier Mills. And he gives it off to Funivo. Funivo drives to the middle of the lane, kicks it in the corner for Smith, who fires a three, no good. Rebound, fought for, and that'll be the end of the third quarter. So we will be back in 60 seconds for the start of the fourth and running clock in the fourth quarter. All right, we're back to start the fourth. Should be running clock in the fourth quarter as the Hawks have the over 30-point lead. Ball inbounded to Edwards for Carrier Mills. For the Hawks on the floor, Elliott Page, Jaden Tucker, Wyatt Goebel, Jasper Cobb, and Connor Patton. Ball inbounded to Page. Page brings it up into the front court for the Hawks. Off to Patton, who hits Page, who loses the handle, but Goebel comes up with it. Goebel at the free throw line, out to Tucker. Tucker to Patton. Patton says, hey, somebody come run this offense. He gives it up to Elliott Page. Page to Patton. Back to Page, cutting. His shot no good. Jasper Cobb with the rebound. Gives it off to Wyatt Goebel, who spins middle of the lane. Wyatt's shot no good. Sumner with the rebound for Carrier Mills. And the Wildcats bring it back to their end of the floor. Edwards with the ball for the Wildcats. Edwards works the left side of the lane, lays one up. Sumner's there to throw it back in for the Wildcats. Page into the front court for the Hawks. To Cobb. Underneath the Goebel. Nice move. Goebel, his shot doesn't fall. And Sumner with a rebound for the Wildcats. Into the front court, it's Edwards. Edwards for the Wildcats. Hawks leading by 35. Off to Funivo. Funivo drives in the lane. Tries to dish it off to Sumner. It is stolen by Patton. And the Hawks will bring it back up to their end of the floor. Page brings the ball up for the Hawks again. Off to Patton. Over to Cobb. He hits Page trying to cut the lane. Page pulls it back out, gets it to Tucker on the baseline. Tucker spins and then takes the ball up top. Tucker to Page. Page drives the lane, kicks it down to Goebel, and he will score. Edwards for Carrier Mills. He's going to drive the right side on the baseline. His shot no good. Wyatt Goebel with a rebound. And the Hawks, with 4:28 to go, bring it up into the front court. Cobb in the corner for three. His shot no good. Rebound, Edwards of Carrier Mills. Edwards pushes the ball up court, drives the length. His shot no good. Elliott Page with the rebound. And the Hawks looking to slow things down just a little. Page drives, Euro step, has his shot blocked by Sumner, and then Page slaps it out of bounds as he didn't give up on the play. And for Carrier Mills, they are going to make some wholesale substitutions. Some new players on the floor for them. Fidel, number 43. Cooper, number 34. And number 1, Garcia. Furlong over on the left-hand side for Carrier Mills. Pulls back, kicks it up top to Garcia, over to Fowler. Fowler looks to drive on the corner. Thought about a shot, gets out to Furlong. He drives, fires one up from the free throw line. No good. Rebound, Elliott Page. With just over 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Page to Cobb. Cobb back to Page up in the corner. Page guarded by Garcia. Elliott directing traffic, and we're going to have a 5-second call against Elliott Page and a turnover on the Hawks. Furlong inbounds the ball to Fowler. Fowler back to Furlong for a long three. His rebound comes out to him. He gives it off to Fowler. Fowler pulls up and fires a three. It's in and out. Long rebound, Elliott Page. And Page steps on the end line as he picks up the loose ball. 2:15 to go in the game. Hawks leading at 52-15. Furlong to inbound the ball for Carrier Mills. Into Fowler. Fowler to Furlong. His shot in the corner, no good. Long rebound fought for Connor Patton, and then he has it knocked out of his hands by Jasper Cobb. So the Hawks being aggressive on the rebounding side of things, but took it away from each other. Ball inbounded to Fowler. Fowler back to Furlong. He bounces off a Hawk. His shot no good. Wyatt Goebel with the rebound, and it's slapped out of bounds by Cooper of Carrier Mills. Number 25, Smith, checking back in for the Wildcats. And Cobb will bring the ball up court for the Hawks. Cobb over to Page. Nearly stolen by Garcia. Down to Wyatt. Wyatt Goebel makes a move on the baseline. Gets a seam. Goes all the way. Rebound Cobb. It's going to be a loose ball off of Jasper Cobb. And it will be Carrier Mills basketball. Number 41, Caden Hall will check in for the Wildcats as Smith brings the ball up court for the Wildcats. Off to Hall, back to Garcia. Over to Smith. Smith directing traffic. 40 seconds on the clock. To Hall. To Garcia. Back to Smith. Smith fires a three, and it's good. As Smith throws one in from deep. Jaden Tucker in the corner all alone. His shot's up. Long rebound. Jasper Cobb comes down with it. To Goebel, back to Page. 15 seconds on the clock, and Elliott is just going to pull it out and hold it. Hawks not looking to make a move here. And that's how this one's going to end, 52-18. The Hawks with a victory. Check some scoring for the Hawks. Talon Smith led the team in scoring with 13. Cason Steele with 12. 5 points for Caston Wood. 4 points apiece for Aiden Combs, Elliott Page, Max Brockett, and Jackson Carney. 2 points for Brendan Brown, Wyatt Goebel, and Dawson Stacy. And that's the scoring for the JV Hawks. They get a win, 52-18. And we're going to step away for just a minute as we get things reset, get ready for the varsity contest and the festivities during the pink out ceremony.
Number 20, Logan Brandon. Number 14, Gavin Brazier and Kenneth Brazier, in memory of Nanny Kathy Clarendon. Number 30, Skylar Collins, in memory of Poppy Patrick Victoria. Number 40, Max Brockett, in honor of Mary Lou Williams. Number 4, Logan Offenbaugh, in memory of Ray Gerald. Number 34, Brendan Brown, in honor of Grandma Brown, Jude Brown. Number 5, David Edwards, in honor of David Morris. Number 10, Jackson Carney, in memory of Debbie Carney. Number 43, Aiden Fideli, in honor of Brad Vineyard. Number 12, Jasper Cobb, in memory of Aunt Tanya Kohlheimer. Number 10, Easton Fowler, in memory of Grandma Jean Tober. Number 15, Aiden Combs, in honor of Brian Waller. Number 12, TJ Fernaro, in memory of Papa Tony Fernaro. Number 32, Lee Strain, and number 21, Gage McGee, in memory of Indy Jones. Number 35, Cody Furlong, in memory of Michael Lennon. Number 33, Backer From, in honor of Ellen Day. Number 1, Nicholas Garcia, in honor of Grandma Ruck, Lori Ruck. Number 5, Elliot Glover, in memory of Papa Jim DeLong. Number 25, Pittman Bull, in memory of Alan Ray Price. Number 41, Wyatt Noble, in memory of Tammy Coombs. Number 41, Pittman Bull, in honor of Bobby Helen Fuller. Number 23, Greg Jackson, and April Wood, in memory of Dee Clayton. Number 15, Joshua Keene, in memory of Greg Dillard. Number 24, Jordan Montgomery, in memory of Fred Watson. Number 34, Cooper Scott, in memory of Grandma Kenny Bristow. Number 13, Elliot Page, in memory of Mom, Rachel Page. Number 55, Nate Schaefer, in honor of Jill Ryan. Number 19, Connor Patton, in honor of Mama, Becky Patton. Number 23, Alex Smith, in memory of Mama Pete, Annetta Austin. Number 31, Lucas Reed, in memory of Paul Hankins. Number 2, Landon Sumner, in memory of Landon Sumner. Number 12, Alex Sauls, in memory of Ray Magdalene. Number 11, Eli Taylor, in memory of Mama, Regina Mitchell. Number 1, Talon Smith, in memory of Brenda Smith. Carson Van Dyke, in honor of Aunt Kathy Brackett. Number 2, Dawson Stacy, in memory of Logan Stacy. Coach Wes Walton, in honor of Cassie's crew, Cassie Reeves. Number 35, Casey Steele, in honor of Esther Steele. Coach Ray Patton, in honor of Cassie's crew, Cassie Reeves. Number 5, Jamie Tucker, in memory of Gary Papa Henry. Lori Coleman, in honor of Mama Rita Forrest and Mimi Kate Lawler. Number 3, Cassie Wood, in memory of Marilyn and Jim Wood. Madison Walton, in memory of Mike Baer. Taylor Rosewell, in honor of Nana, Martha Cross. Adrian Curley, in honor of Bob, Robert Lee. William Branson, in memory of Ann Jamie Gibson. Chloe Kidd, in honor of Cassie Reeves. Madison Costa-Ine, in memory of Chloe Edwards. Natalia Miller, in memory of Bush Craig. Campbell Cruzen, in honor of Angie Tresso. Desiree Nelson, in memory of Shay Cooley. Alan Jester, in memory of Melissa Wilson. Tyler Ryan, in honor of Eli Johnson. Jacob Cracky, in honor of Greg Cracky. Jason Sykes, in memory of Jeff Lusky. Olivia Moore, in memory of Debbie Moore. Danica Skaggs, in memory of Wayne Burnham. Allie Wakely, in memory of Yvonne Franklin. Coach Jordan Austin, in memory of Jim Hamilton. April Wright, in memory of Velma Dodds. At this time, I would like for anyone in attendance to please stand and remain standing if you were sponsored here tonight. Please stand and remain standing if you have lost a friend or a family member to cancer. Please stand if you have a loved one that won their battle against cancer. Please stand if you have a friend or family member that is currently battling cancer. Please stand if you are currently battling cancer or you have won your battle with cancer. If you look around the gym tonight, you will see that this is not a battle that anyone fights alone. Our hope is that our donations can make someone else's battle a little easier, a little less stressful, and a little more comfortable. Our wish is that someone will find a cure for cancer so that no one else has to go through this struggle. At this time, I believe I left one person out. Imagine that in a list of 64 people. Ty is giving me a dirty look, I'm sorry. Matiah Briggs, in memory of John Cummins. I want to thank everyone again, and this time, would you please hold a moment of silence for those that cannot be with us here tonight. Thank you, and feel free to buy some baked goods, concessions, tickets for the 50/50 raffle, tickets for the gift baskets, or get your face painted and your hair extensions put in. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and thank you for joining us here tonight.
And a terrific job by Carey Mills High School with the Pink Out program, Pink Out ceremony, recognizing those individuals and the student athletes who are performing tonight in honor and in memory of those people. So both teams have kind of cleared the floor. And it looks like we're getting ourselves ready to go. As both teams will be coming out of the locker rooms to begin the warm-ups for the varsity contest here between the Carey Mills Wildcats and the Gallatin County Hawks. A little bit of information here on the teams coming into this one. The Hawks come in with a record of 6-14, and Carey Mills comes in with a record of 1-16. Oddly enough, both teams, last game that they played, both came against the Thompsonville Tigers in the GEC tournament. Carey Mills was knocked out of the consolation round of the tournament by Thompsonville by a score of 54-50, and the Hawks won the consolation championship over Thompsonville with a score of 53-50. So very similar results in both teams' last outings. So the Hawks have hit the floor. 13 minutes to go before the tip-off on this one. Like we said, the Hawks come in with a record of 6-14. Carrier Mills with a record of 1-16. The Hawks got a victory over Carrier Mills about 2 weeks ago at home. And both teams, their last games were both against Thompsonville, as Carrier Mills dropped one to Thompsonville 54-50, and the Hawks defeated the Tigers in the consolation championship of the GEC tournament 53-50. So we're going to get settled in here, get ready to go. Like I said, we're about 12 minutes or so from the anthem and starting lineups in this one. And we're going to step away for just a moment and be right back.
The Gallatin County Athletic Boosters would like to thank the following businesses and individuals for their support of Hawk Athletics. Winslow Lumber Company in Junction, Illinois. Buyers of standing timber, builders of crane mats, mud bats, cribbing, and pin boards. Serving the oil, gas, coal, and solar energy sector for 29 years. Join New Hope General Baptist Church and Pastor Daniel Acord on Sundays for Sunday school at 9:30, church at 10:30, and on Thursdays for Bible study at 6 p.m. Located just 4 miles north of Ridgeway at 18870 Jackson New Hope Road. New Hope General Baptist Church, sharing God's love together. Banterra Bank is proud to support the Hawks, Gallatin County schools, and our communities. Whether it's on the court or on the fields, our Hawks give it their all, and Banterra is committed to helping them soar. Visit Banterra Bank or one of their 25 locations across Southern Illinois for your banking needs, including personal and business products, plus specialty services like agribusiness lending and insurance. With any product or service provided, you'll find one commonality: exceptional personal service. Banterra Bank, member FDIC. Extreme Welding and Machine Services Incorporated. Open Monday through Friday, 7 to 3:30. For all your retail welding, gas, and supply needs, metal cells, heavy equipment and hydraulic cylinder repair, and much more. Your one-stop shop for all your equipment repair needs. Kevin Edmonds Construction. Contact Kevin Edmonds for new homes, remodels, or any of your construction needs. Phone 618-559-4956.
Philosophy of Allegiance Bank is sit down with the customer, listen to their needs, and figure it out and figure a solution for them.
During COVID, Allegiance, they were who we looked for the PPP loan help, which allowed us to guarantee wages with our employees. Allegiance, they understand your entire business, whether it be checking, savings, equipment loans. They've really been a great partner in our business.
We have a great array of business products that we offer our customers. Our app is a great feature that we offer because there's so many capabilities with it. All of these different ways of taking care of your business definitely help the business work smoothly and efficiently.
John and Kathy Seeley. Steve and Candy Drone. Jeremy and Amy Knott. Terry and Anita Golden. Josh and Jackie Drone. Jeff and Bridget Jones. Thank you to all of the sponsors for our broadcast and for supporting your Hawk Athletics.
coming up on about 7 minutes to go before the start of this one. The captains have had their meeting. JV team with a victory just a little bit ago over the Carrier Mills JV squad. And the Hawks have this one tonight against Carrier Mills. And then just a little update on the rest of the week for the Hawks. On Thursday night, the high school girls Hawks, Lady Hawks, will be playing for the GEC Tournament Championship. And that will be Thursday night at approximately 7 o'clock. I'm going to be bringing that game to you, and hopefully the Lady Hawks can get a win in the GEC tournament. And then on Friday night, the Hawks will be at home. The Hawks and Lady Hawks both will be at home. The Lady Hawks will be facing the Hardin County Lady Cougars, and the boys team will be squaring off against the Galatia Bearcats. And then to finish out the week, on Saturday evening, the Hamilton County Foxes, the Doug Miller-led Hamilton County Foxes, will be in to play at home Saturday night against the high school boys. So a full week of Hawk and Lady Hawk basketball. Could be a real good week for the Lady Hawks, as they have an opportunity to win their conference tournament and make it a sweep this year with the conference tournament and the regular season title. So we're about 5 minutes to go before we get going here in the start of this one with the lineups and the national anthem. So we're going to step away for a few moments, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. I got about a minute and a half to go here before the start of this one. So we're going to kind of hang around here for just a moment, and then we'll turn things over to the public address announcer for the national anthem and the starting lineups, and we'll pass those along to you as soon as we can get them. A nice crowd here tonight for the Pink Out game. They've turned off the music here, and the cheerleaders are making their way to center court on both sides, and both teams are going out for the anthem. So we are going to shut up here and let the public address announcer and the national anthem take center stage.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the DeWitt Gymnasium for tonight's Pink Out basketball game between the visiting Gallatin County Hawks and the Stoneport Wildcats. Before announcing tonight's starting lineup, would you please rise, face the flag, and gentlemen remove your caps for the playing of the national anthem.
All right, we're getting ready for the starting lineups. Elliott Glover getting the start. Number 5, a senior. Number 33, Thacker Fromm, a senior. A junior, number 24, Jordan Montgomery. Grant Jackson, number 23, a senior. And Alex Sauls, number 12, a senior. So the Hawk lineup for tonight: Grant Jackson, Alex Sauls, Elliott Glover, Thacker Fromm, and Jordan Montgomery.
Put your hands together for
in for Carey Mills, number 4, Doffenbaugh. Number 11, Taylor. Number 30, Collins. Number 55 is Schaefer. And number 33, Van Dyke.
The officials for tonight's game are Dave Hill, Kenny Adams, and Sean Whitman.
So as we said, coming into the game, the Hawks are 6-14. Carey Mills 1-16 on the year. Both clubs played Thompsonville in their last outing. The Hawks with a win in the consolation championship at the GEC tournament, and Carey Mills dropped a close one to Thompsonville in that tournament. And back on the 22nd of January, the Hawks defeated Carey Mills in their lone meeting this season. So we are getting ready to jump things up. Alex Sauls will jump against Taylor in the center circle, as veteran official David Hill will throw the ball up. And we're ready for basketball. Tip control by Carey Mills. Collins gives it off to Doffenbaugh, who hands it back to Elijah Taylor, and Carey Mills brings it to their half of the floor. Taylor with the ball up the center circle. Gives it off to Doffenbaugh on the right side. Doffenbaugh to number 55, that is Schaefer, to Taylor, out to Collins. Collins over to Taylor. Taylor calling for a screen. It's going to work baseline, but nothing there. Good defense by the Hawks. Collins gives it off to Doffenbaugh, top of the key. He goes over a screen by Schaefer, kicks it out to Taylor in the corner. Taylor's shot is up and no good. Rebound, Jordan Montgomery, and the Hawks will have their first possession of the night. Jackson slings it ahead to Sauls, out to Thacker Fromm, back to Jackson. Jackson drives in the lane, loses the handle. Ball knocked loose, picked up by Collins. He gets it out to Taylor, and Carey Mills is on the attack. Taylor drives the lane, puts up the shot. Rebound comes off to number 33, Van Dyke, and Carey Mills cracks the scoring column first. Alex Sauls on the left side to Elliott Glover to Thacker Fromm. Down to Grant Jackson in the corner. Grant out to Thacker, over to Elliott Glover underneath the Sauls. Sauls spins, puts up the left-hander. No good. Collins with the rebound. Taylor brings the ball up for Carey Mills, drives the lane, lays one up. Rebound tapped out to Schaefer. Now a loose ball on the floor. Fought for Jordan Montgomery. Comes up with a loose ball. Thacker Fromm gets it ahead to Grant Jackson. And we're going to have a foul whistled against Carey Mills as Grant driving the lane. They're going to say he was on the ground. It's going to be the first foul on Carey Mills and the first on Van Dyke. Excuse me, folks. Haven't coughed since the start of the last game. Shot up by Glover, no good. Rebound, Carey Mills. Taylor brings it up into the front court. Taylor kicks it over to Doffenbaugh. His shot, no good. Rebound slapped out by number 33, Van Dyke. And he is going to be whistled for going over the back of Jordan Montgomery. And that is two quick fouls on Van Dyke. Coach Patton not thrilled with that. Grant Jackson brings the ball up into the front court for the Hawks. Over to Thacker Fromm. Fromm looks to make a move, kicks a pass underneath. It's stolen away by Carey Mills. Slung ahead to Doffenbaugh, who lays it in. And Carey Mills has a 4-0 advantage over the Hawks. Grant Jackson pulls up, fires a three, no good. Rebound, Thacker Fromm. His stick back, no good. Rebound, Carrier Mills, and Taylor is pushing the ball up for the Wildcats. He drives to the center of the court wildly, loses a handle, but I can say last touch by the Hawks. Doffenbaugh to inbound for Carrier Mills. He gets it into Schaefer, over to Taylor. Taylor, he's the cog of the offense for Carrier Mills. Bounce pass underneath, slapped away and stolen by Glover. Glover is going to drive the length of the floor. He is fouled by Doffenbaugh as he goes to the line, and Glover will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul on Doffenbaugh is his first, third team foul on the Wildcats. Again, I apologize for the cough. Elliott connects on the first free throw and misses the second. And we're going to have a ball slapped out of bounds on the rebound. I'm going to say last touch by Carrier Mills. Gallatin ball into their own goal. Ball went off of Elijah Taylor. Jackson to inbound. Hits Montgomery going to the hole, but he loses the handle. Doffenbaugh up. He drives. He kicks it off to number 5, Edwards, who throws one up and in. And he is fouled as he just flings up a shot and it goes. Foul whistled on number 5, Elliott Glover. It'll be his first. Team first for the Hawks. Free throw from Edwards, no good, and Grant Jackson comes down with the rebound. Up ahead to Glover. Glover drives. Excuse me. Glover drives to the hole. He is whistled for a charge. And Logan Brannon will check in for Elliott Glover. Carrier Mills into the front court. Taylor with the ball. Works to the right side in the corner to Doffenbaugh, who fires a three. A long rebound, Alex Sauls down to Grant Jackson. And the Hawks bring it up across half court. Trailing Carrier Mills 6-1. Alex Sauls drives the baseline, lays up the left-handed shot, no good. Rebound goes off of Collins from Carrier Mills. And it'll be Hawk basketball under their own goal. Grant Jackson triggered in. Into Sauls, cutting the lane. His shot's up, no good. He is fouled, however. He's going to go to the line and shoot 2. As we have a foul on number 55, Schaefer. That'll be his first. And the 4th team foul on the Wildcats. Both free throws are missed, and Carrier Mills brings the ball in the front court. It's Taylor. Taylor looks to drive, pulls up, jump shot, free throw line extended. Grant Jackson with the rebound. Grant pushes the ball up into the front court. He fires one up from the free throw line, and it's good. Grant Jackson connects with the first basket of the night for the Hawks. And they cut the Carrier Mills lead in half. Taylor up to Edwards. Edwards over the screen down to Collins. Collins over to Doffenbaugh. Doffenbaugh fires a three. His shot is way short, and it'll be Hawk basketball. For the Hawks, checking in, number 10, Jackson Carney, and Jordan Montgomery will have a seat. And number 2, Sumner, checks in for Carrier Mills. For the Hawks in the front court, Jackson Carney. Off the Thacker Fromm in the corner to Alex Sauls. He hits Logan Brannon, who hits a nice pass underneath to Grant Jackson. Good feed right there by Logan Brannon as he hit Grant, cutting on the back door. Taylor with the ball, gives it over. Thank you. To Edwards. And we have a timeout called by Drake Patton of the Cara Mills Wildcats. All right, we've got a drink here. My lovely wife brought me a drink. So hopefully that will get me through. Cara Mills inbound the ball across the way. Doffenbaugh. Bounce pass into Taylor, who drives the lane. Fires one up. His shot partially blocked. And it's going to be last touch by Sumner from Cara Mills. With 2:59 to go, the Hawks trail it 6-5. And they break the ball up court. It's Carney working against Taylor. Ahead to Thacker Fromm. Thacker drives, kicks a pass underneath the Brannon. His shot is blocked, but Alex Sauls is there to stick it back in. And the Hawks take their first lead of the night at 2:40 to go in the first quarter. Edwards with the ball. Off the Doffenbaugh, back to Edwards. Edwards fires a three. Logan Brannon comes up and slings it way ahead to Alex Sauls. Gives it off to Carney. To Jackson. Into Brannon. He powers his way to the goal and scores. Nice job. Timeout. Cara Mills. All right. Cara Mills basketball as they are going to bring it the length of the floor. Got a small delay here. And the ball inbounded, and Cara Mills will bring it up. Doffenbaugh inside to Edwards, over to Collins, who hits Doffenbaugh going down the lane. Sumner comes up with a loose ball. In the corner to Edwards. Edwards takes a little walk before they make the move. And they will turn it over, and it'll be Hawk basketball, bringing it the length of the floor. Thacker Fromm to inbound the ball for the Hawks. Into Jackson Carney. 1:54 to go on the clock, first quarter. Grant Jackson in the corner, down to over to Carney, to Fromm, to Sauls. Sauls slings it across to Carney, to Jackson. Jackson drives the baseline, pulls back, now looking to make a move off Carney's hands. Thacker Fromm tries to save it, but it gets out of his hands. It'll be a turnover on the Hawks with 1:35 to go. First quarter. Doffenbaugh with the inbound to Taylor. Taylor over to Edwards. Edwards hands it off to Doffenbaugh. He moves on the left side. Now he cuts baseline. He gets a bounce pass to Sumner. Sumner goes up and scores. And Gallatin brings it up, leading by one. Sauls in the corner, down to Brannon. Brannon across court to Carney for three. It's good. Jackson Carney connects. And the Hawks back up by four. Taylor. Off the Doffenbaugh in the middle of the lane. His shot's up and good. And Cara Mills refusing to go away. Jackson Carney back into the front court to Thacker Fromm. Thacker in the corner to Sauls. Sauls Looks to drive baseline, goes up with the left hand, no good. Rebound fought for, slapped out to Doffenbaugh. Logan Brennan D's him up. He gets ahead to Collins to Taylor. Taylor drives the lane, shoots one. It rims in and out and back in for Taylor. And Cara Mills has tied it up at 12 with 14 seconds to go. Sauls to Fromm. To Brannon. He'll drive, lose the handle. Pass ahead to Taylor. Taylor's drive is no good. Rebound came down in the hands of Edwards. His shot no good.
This is our last call for all of our gift basket raffle tickets. We're going to be announced at the end of the second quarter.
Man. Well, good job by the Hawk cheerleaders who finished in first place in the conference tournament last week. I apologize for all the coughing. I've been sitting here this whole time in between games and never had one problem. Game starts and I completely lose my voice. So hopefully we got it under control. And we get ready to start the second quarter. Hawk basketball across the way. Thacker Fromm, Jackson Carney, Grant Jackson, Logan Brannon, and Alex Sauls for the Hawks. Carney into Brannon, out to Jackson. Jackson drives baseline, kicks a nice pass to Logan Brannon. He is fouled as he went for the shot. He's going to go to the line and shoot two, and he draws a foul on Cara Mills number 2. Excuse me, number 55. That'll be his second. That's Schaefer. And Edwards will check in for Schaefer on the Cara Mills end. Logan connects with the first free throw. Misses the second. And Taylor comes down for Cara Mills. Taylor in the front court. At the top of the key will drive. He's going to draw a foul on Grant Jackson as he just drives wildly to the goal. That's been Taylor's MO so far, is just trying to find a seam and just wildly go into the lane. Taylor connects on the first shot. For the Hawks, Max Brockett and Talon Smith check in. Taylor's second shot is no good. Rebound, Jackson Carney. He brings it up court to Grant Jackson. Over to Jackson Carney. To Talon Smith. Smith drives into the corner for Jackson for three. No good. Rebound, Cara Mills. Collins comes out with it. Gives it off to Taylor, and Cara Mills is back on the attack. Game is knotted at 13 with 7:10 to go in the first half. Doffenbaugh out at the Wildcat head. Works to the left side. Fires up a wild shot off the board for three. Well, there's lots of old sayings I'd like to use, but I'm not going to use any of them. We'll just say he made the shot. Grant Jackson in the corner for three. No good. Rebound, Max Brockett. His stick back no good. Gets his own board. Has it slapped away. Carney to Talon Smith. He drives the lane. Has it slapped loose. Alex Sauls gets it. Back to Smith. Out to Carney. To Grant Jackson. Jackson. Back out to Carney. To Smith. Down to Jackson in the corner. Across to Carney. He'll drive. And we're going to have a blocking foul. We're going to have a foul whistled against Carrier Mills. Well, we got two referees, both with differing opinions. So we're going to see who wins the litigation between the two officials. And we're going to have a blocking foul on Collins from Carrier Mills. Jackson Carney will go to the line to shoot 2. And now they're going to say Jackson wasn't shooting. So it's going to be an inbound for the Hawks under their own goal. Grant Jackson to trigger it in. Foul was whistled on 30. Collins his first. And the team's second foul on Carrier Mills. Jackson Carney into Sauls at the free throw line. Bounce pass underneath to Max Brockett. Max is mugged from behind as he goes up for a shot. And he will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul whistled on number 5, Edwards. That will be his first. And it will be the third team foul on Carrier Mills. Max Brockett at the line. His first shot. Up and good. And Max's second shot, also good. And the Hawks cut it to 1. We got a timeout on the floor for Gallatin County. 30-second timeout. So the Hawks down 1. Not off to a great start in this one, but give some kudos to Carrier Mills, as they've done a nice job dealing with the Hawks. Hawks now going to a little full court pressure. Ball into Edwards, over to Taylor. Taylor to Doffenbaugh. He throws it ahead to Max Brockett, who gives it off to Talon Smith, and the Hawks force a turnover. Jackson Carney into the front court to Alex Sauls, down to Talon in the corner. Grant Jackson on the baseline, out to Carney. Carney gives it off to Sauls, now back out to Carney, top of the key. Talon Smith, free throw line extended, his shot's up and good. Doffenbaugh to Taylor, Taylor to Edwards. Edwards driving, bounce pass across to Collins. His shot is no good. Rebound, Talon Smith, and the Hawks will take over possession with 5:10 to go in the first half. Sauls down to Smith, his 3, no good. Rebound, fought for. We got a loose ball foul whistled against, looks like it's going to be against Grant Jackson. And that will be Grant's second, team second. Carrier Mills to inbound the ball, linked to the floor. Into Taylor. Hawks floating the press. Jackson Carney guarding him. The pass way up court to Taylor. Taylor looks to drive. He does drive. And he's going to be fouled by Talon Smith as he was trying to make a move on the baseline. And they're going to inbound the ball under their own goal. Doffenbaugh to inbound it. Doffenbaugh. And the number 33, Van Dyke. And he scores on the layup. And Carrier Mills goes back on top by 1. Smith in the corner. Out to Sauls. Off to Carney. Carney to Logan Brannon. Brannon cross court to Sauls. Sauls up to Carney. Carney to Brannon. Logan pulls up with a jump shot. No good. Rebound. Van Dyke from Carrier Mills. And the Wildcats bring it in the front court. It's Doffenbach. Drives, throws one up wild. Rebounds Sumner, and he puts it in. And Carrier Mills expands on their lead. 4 minutes to go, first half. Hawks trailing by 3. Talon Smith to Sauls, back to Smith. Smith directing traffic from the corner. Down to Brannon. Up top to Carney, nearly stolen by Doffenbach. Over to Smith. Smith into Sauls. Sauls drives the lane. Lays up the left-handed shot. No good. Brannon with a rebound. And Logan is fouled as he pulled down the board and was trying to give a shot fake to go back up. Logan is going to shoot 2. No, they're going to say inbound underneath the goal. 3:37 to go. Foul was whistled on number 2. That was Sumner. That'll be his first. Brendan Brown checking in for Max Brockett. And the Hawks trailing by 3. Ball inbounded to Sauls. His shot is no good. Rebound, Edwards. And they're going to whistle a foul on Alex Sauls on the far end of the floor. That will be the 4th team foul on Gallatin. As Carrier Mills inbounds the ball. Doffenbach, center of the floor to Taylor. Hawks floating their press. Taylor drives the lane. He's going to be fouled going in the lane. And the foul is going to be whistled on, I believe, Brendan Brown. That's the 5th team foul on the Hawks, so Taylor will go to the line to shoot 2. So the Hawks kind of stuck in neutral right now. Taylor, first shot is up and good. Taylor's second shot is on its way. And it is no good. Rebounded Jackson Carney. And the Hawks take over possession. Into Brannon at the free throw line. He drives. He shoots. Rebound fought for. Sumner from Carrier Mills has it. Knocks it out of bounds. Tries to save it. It's going to be last touch by him. And Gallatin will inbound under their own goal, trailing by 4. Carney flips it in to Logan Brannon, who scores off the inbound. And Gallatin, we got something on the floor. An official's timeout. Gary Ryan, all-purpose good man here at Carrier Mills, cleans the floor. And Doffenbach will inbound for Carrier Mills across the way. He brings it up into the front court. Hawks trailing by 2. Off to Taylor. Taylor with the ball top of the key. He backs out to the center circle. Now he's going to make a move to the hole. His shot no good. Not much of a shooter, pretty good ball handler. Smith with the rebound. He's going to drive the length. His shot no good. Wild shot, knocked away, pass way ahead to Taylor. He's the only one down here. And he will score. And Coach Lawler says, I have seen all that I want to see. And he is going to stop and talk about things with 2:25 to go in the first half. So the Hawks having a little trouble getting the car out of first gear right now. As they will inbound the ball underneath the Cara Mills basket to take it the length of the floor. 2:25 to go. Hawks down by 4. Jackson Carney to bring the ball up into the front court. He is met by Taylor at half court. Off to Smith, down to Sauls, into Brannon. Brannon drives, lays it up, and in. Logan Brannon. Logan has that ability to kind of take over a game now. Be a good time. Doffenbaugh into the front court for Cara Mills. Bounce pass to Taylor. Taylor pulls it back out. He's going to look to drive. He does drive, runs into Brendan Brown, and hits the shot. Every time the Hawks score, Cara Mills answers. Carney into the front court, over to Smith. Smith on the right side, out to Logan Brannon. Logan going to look to drive, kicks it out to Smith. His pass is slapped away and stolen by Edwards, who gives it off to Doffenbaugh, and the Wildcats are back on the attack. Doffenbaugh over to Taylor. Taylor up top to Edwards, who's going to drive the lane and kick it out to Doffenbaugh. Doffenbaugh to Taylor. He will no doubt look to drive. Off to Edwards. Edwards to Doffenbaugh. It's tried to hit Taylor on the back door, but a Hawk player kicked the basketball as it went through. For the Hawks, Thacker Fromm and Elliott Glover will check in, as Talon Smith and Alex Sauls will sit down. 1:03 to go, first half, Hawks down 4. Bounce pass into Taylor. Taylor off to Doffenbaugh for 3, and it is good. Right now, Cara Mills firing on all cylinders. Carney to Glover, into Brannon. He drives the lane, he lays it up, no good. Rebound Sumner, out to Doffenbaugh. And Cara Mills across the line. Over to Taylor, 30 seconds on the clock. Coach Patton would probably like one shot. Gives it off to Doffenbaugh, back to Taylor, to Edwards. Flings it across to Van Dyke, who drives the lane, goes up, draws a foul on Logan Brannon, got him in the air and drew the foul. Van Dyke will go to the line to shoot 2, and for Logan, that will be his first foul of the night. And with 15.7 seconds on the clock, Cara Mills will go to the line to try to expand the lead. Van Dyke's first shot is up and good. Second shot from Van Dyke on its way. And it's good as well. And Cara Mills takes a 9-point lead. Hawks need a bucket here before half. Glover to Carney to Fromm. Fromm drives, throws a pass across to Glover for 3. No good. Fromm gets the rebound, fires it up. No good. And at the end of the half, Cara Mills will take a 9-point advantage into the locker room. And we are going to step away for just a moment.
The Gallatin County Athletic Boosters would like to thank the following businesses and individuals for their support of Hawk Athletics. Winslow Lumber Company in Junction, Illinois. Buyers of standing timber, builders of crane mats, mud mats, cribbing, and pin boards. Serving the oil, gas, coal, and solar energy sector for 29 years. Join New Hope General Baptist Church and Pastor Daniel Acord on Sundays for Sunday school at 9:30, church at 10:30, and on Thursdays for Bible study at 6 p.m. Located just 4 miles north of Ridgeway at 18870 Jackson New Hope Road. New Hope General Baptist Church, sharing God's love together. Banterra Bank is proud to support the Hawks, Gallatin County schools, and our communities. Whether it's on the court or on the fields, our Hawks give it their all, and Banterra is committed to helping them soar. Visit Banterra Bank or one of their 25 locations across Southern Illinois for your banking needs, including personal and business products, plus specialty services like agribusiness lending and insurance. With any product or service provided, you'll find one commonality: exceptional personal service. Banterra Bank, member FDIC. Extreme Welding and Machine Services Incorporated. Open Monday through Friday, 7 to 3:30. For all your retail welding, gas, and supply needs, metal cells, heavy equipment and hydraulic cylinder repair, and much more. Your one-stop shop for all your equipment repair needs. Kevin Edmonds Construction. Contact Kevin Edmonds for new homes, remodels, or any of your construction needs. Phone 618-559-4956.
Philosophy of Allegiance Bank is sit down with the customer, listen to their needs, and figure it out and figure a solution for them.
During COVID, Allegiance, they were who we looked for the PPP loan help, which allowed us to guarantee wages with our employees. Allegiance, they understand your entire business, whether it be checking, savings, equipment loans. They've really been a great partner in our business.
We have a great array of business products that we offer our customers. Our app is a great feature that we offer because there's so many capabilities with it. All of these different ways of taking care of your business definitely help the business work smoothly and efficiently.
John and Kathy Seeley. Steve and Candy Drone. Jeremy and Amy Knott. Terry and Anita Golden. Josh and Jackie Drone. Jeff and Bridget Jones. Thank you to all of the sponsors for our broadcasts and for supporting your Hawk Athletics.
We got about 4.5 minutes before the start of the second half. Hawks trailing at the half, 30-21. You give Carrier Mills some credit. They played a great first half, and you kind of got to just hope that the Hawks can find the accelerator for the second half on their end. For the Hawks in scoring, they were led in the first half by Logan Brannon with 7, Grant Jackson with 4, 3 points for Jackson Carney, 2 points apiece for Max Brockett, Talon Smith, and Alex Sauls, and Elliot Glover with 1 point. And for Carrier Mills, it's been pretty balanced. They're being led right now by Doffenbaugh with 10, Taylor with 8, Van Dyke with 6, 4 for Sumner off the bench, and 2 for Edwards off the bench. So the Hawks trailing by 9, making some adjustments here at halftime. They've yet to come out on the floor with just a shade over 3 minutes to go before the start of the second half. We're going to step away, going to try to get us a little something to drink. Hopefully we won't cough near as much in the second half, and we can bring you a much better second half by the Hawks, and hopefully a better second half by yours truly. So I'm going to step away for a moment. We'll be back in just a second. Well, a minute and a half to go before the start of the second half. And Gallatin back on the floor as they are getting ready to start the second half. Of course, the Hawks really struggled with Carrier Mills driving the lane and getting some interior shots to fall, as well as Carrier Mills actually throwing in some three-point baskets that, one off the board and another one that was just kind of flung up and in on a three-point play by another player earlier in the game. Not discrediting the baskets, but those are a couple that typically don't fall, but they did tonight for Carrier Mills. And Coach Patton will gladly take them, and he'll gladly take this 9-point lead at halftime as he is down instructing his team right now, giving them some final words of encouragement. And the Hawks will come out on the floor. It'll be Carrier Mills basketball to start the second half. For the Hawks, it looks like Grant Jackson, Alex Sauls, Logan Brannon, Jackson Carney, and Talon Smith will hit the floor. And David Hill has the basketball, and he is bringing it across the floor. We have a gentleman who is sweeping up some popcorn or something that was left out on the floor, so we're going to let him take care of some maintenance. And once he completes his trips across the floor, And he's done. David Hill has the ball across the way. And we are ready to start the second half. Hawks trailing by 9. And Doffenbaugh will inbound the ball for the Wildcats. He'll get it in the backcourt to Taylor. And here comes Kerr Mills to start the second half. Taylor off to Doffenbaugh at the center circle. He works over on the left side looking for Sumner. Now gives it to Taylor on the right side. Taylor brings the ball out to the center circle, and he will pace the offense. Off to Van Dyke. Van Dyke looking to make a move. Nothing there. Now looking for some help out to Doffenbaugh. Doffenbaugh will look to drive the right side and give it off to Edwards. Edwards in the lane over to Taylor for 3. His shot is short. Rebound Van Dyke. Van Dyke kicks it out. It is stolen by Alex Sauls. Alex to Grant Jackson. Jackson drives, kicks it in the corner to Talon Smith. Back to Sauls. Back to Jackson for 3. And it's good. And a good start for the Hawks. Doffenbaugh off to Edwards. Edwards up to Taylor, top of the key. He fires a long 3. No good. Rebound Logan Brannon. Brannon gets it up to Talon Smith. Talon will look to drive, gives it off to Brannon. Brannon curls the lane and scores. And the Hawks close the gap even further. Taylor into the front court for Kerr Mills. Off to Doffenbaugh to Edwards. Edwards in the corner to Sumner. Sumner back out to Doffenbaugh. Bounce pass to Taylor. Turnaround jumper in the lane. Good. And it's a 6-point advantage for the Wildcats. Sauls to Smith. Bounce pass in to Brannon. He'll look to drive. Spins toward the goal. Lays it up and in. Logan Brannon. And the Hawks cut it to 4. Taylor into the front court for Kerr Mills. Out near the center circle. Bounce pass in. Stolen by Grant Jackson. Jackson is fouled on his way to the goal by Van Dyke. And for Van Dyke, that will be his 3rd. And it will be the first team foul on Kerr Mills of the quarter. Jackson to inbound the ball under his own goal with 5:45 to go. 3rd quarter. Flips it into Brannon. His shot, no good. Rebound fought for on the ground. Sauls and Sumner, and it's going to be a jump ball. Gallatin basketball. Good hustle by Alex Sauls. And the Hawks will retain possession. Checking in for Kerr Mills is Collins. He'll check in for Van Dyke, who will go out with 3 fouls. Jackson to inbound the ball under his own goal. Flips it into Kearney. To Brannon for 3. No good. Rebound Taylor from Kerr Mills. And he will push the ball up court. Tries to fling one underneath. It does get underneath the Doffenbaugh, who fires up a wild shot. Nothing there. Grant Jackson with the board. He's going to take it the length of the floor. His shot's no good. Logan Brannon tries to slap the ball out of Taylor's hands. Does. And it's going to be out of bounds off of Brannon. Fortunately, he didn't get called for a foul on that one. Taylor up into the front court for Kerr Mills. Wildcats leading by 4. Taylor in the corner to Doffenbaugh. Doffenbaugh looks to drives. Thought he was going to spin, didn't. Puts up a shot, no good. Grant Jackson with the rebound. He is fouled by Collins as he tried to take the ball away. It'll be the 2nd team foul on Kerr Mills, and it will be the 2nd foul on Collins. Jackson Kearney brings the ball up to Talon Smith. Talon drives the lane. No one got in his way, so he just kept going. And for Talon Smith, be his 4th point of the night. Taylor into the front court for Kerr Mills. He's going to drive. Nothing there. Smith comes down with the rebound. He's going to drive the length. Has it slapped loose. Picked up by Collins, who gets it off to Sumner. And Kerr Mills keeps the Hawks from tying it up. Out to Collins, top of the key. Bounce pass to Taylor on the baseline. His shot's up and good. Mills keeps attacking. Grant Jackson to Carney, to Smith, to Sauls, back out to Smith. Smith to Carney, back to Smith. Smith looking to drive, will drive, fires one up, no good. Logan Brannon rebound. Logan fights off 2 players, gets up a shot, no good. Grant Jackson with the rebound, sticks it back in from the center of the lane, and the Hawks cut it to 2 yet again. Taylor off to Doffenbaugh. Doffenbaugh looks to go on the left side, out to Edwards for 3. His shot no good. Rebound fought for. Alex Sauls had it. They're going to say last touch by Alex, as Doffenbaugh would not give up down there and knocked the ball loose. Max Brockett will check in for Logan Brannon, and Schaefer checks in for Sumner on the Cara Mills end. Wildcats to inbound the ball into their own goal. Doffenbaugh with the honors to throw it in, as we got a wet spot on the floor. 3:32 to go, third quarter. Hawks down 2. Doffenbaugh to trigger it in for the Wildcats. He flips it into Taylor. Taylor fires a 3. No good. Rebound Collins, and he puts it in. Ball just bounced right into Collins' hands, and he did what you're supposed to do. Talon Smith into the corner to Alex Sauls. Up top to Talon. Over to Carney, down to Jackson in the corner. Jackson back to Carney, over to Smith. Smith bounce pass to Grant Jackson, who drives baseline. Kicks it off to Alex Sauls, who scores. And the Hawks back to within 2 again. Taylor brings it up for Cara Mills. Looking to drive. Gonna go baseline. Pulls up, shoots the 2-handed jumper, and it's good. Right now, Taylor doing what he wants to do for Cara Mills. Smith in the corner to Sauls. Back to Smith. Smith to Sauls, who drives baseline. Shoots, no good. Collins with the rebound. Gives it off to Taylor. Taylor trapped in the corner, back to Collins. And we're going to have a timeout. Coach Patton calls a timeout for Cara Mills. Saw his team was in a bit of trouble and saved it, a turnover from possibly happening. We're going to step away with 2:16 to go. Third quarter, Hawks down 4. So the Hawks down 4. Had a nice start to this quarter, but Cara Mills has answered back. Doffenbaugh to trigger the ball in for the Wildcats. On the floor for the Hawks, Grant Jackson, Talon Smith, Thacker Fromm, Max Brockett, and Jackson Carney. And Taylor will bring it up into the front court for Cara Mills. Taylor works to the right side, pulls back. He'll fire a long 3, and it's good. Elijah Taylor having a night. Carney to Smith. In the Max Brockett. Kicks it over to Grant Jackson. Long 3 for Grant. It's no good. Rebound Edwards. Edwards gets it to Taylor. And Taylor will bring it up court for Cara Mills, leading by 7. Taylor, middle of the court, pulls back, gets it out to Schaefer. Schaefer up to Taylor. Taylor hands it off to Doffenbaugh. Doffenbaugh looking to drive on the right side. He's going to go down the lane. Lays one up. No good. Rebound. Collins runs it down out to Taylor, who fires another three. No good. Thacker Fromm with the rebound. And the Hawks have an opportunity here to cut into the lead. Smith to Carney. Back to Smith. To Grant Jackson's going to drive baseline. Kicks a pass to Max Brockett. And Max scores on the interior. And the Hawks cut it to 5. Taylor up with the ball for Carrier Mills. Works the right side. He's going to drive, pulls up in the lane. His shot, no good. Rebound, Grant Jackson. Grant will look to push the ball up court. Loses the handle. Picked up by Edwards. Edwards goes the length, lays it up and in. And the Hawks trailing by 7. Jackson with the ball on the right side. Down to Carney. Back to Jackson. Over to Talon Smith. Talon Smith up to Carney. Over to Jackson. Jackson out to Carney. Long three for Jackson Carney. No good. Rebound. Caramel Schaefer. He throws it out of bounds. But that's going to be the end of the third quarter. And the Hawks trail it by 7 as we go to the final frame. Now preparing to start the fourth. Hawks down 43-36. Gallatin had a nice start to the second half, but Carrier Mills has answered back and has really never stopped hustling in this one. The Wildcats have played very, very, very intensely in this second half. Carrier Mills basketball to start the fourth. David Hill is saying, somebody come see me, so he can throw it in. Doffenbaugh comes over to throw it in for him. He gets it into Taylor. And that's how the fourth will begin. Taylor looks to drive the middle. Goes right down the lane and scores. Taylor has pretty much done what he wanted to do. Carney into the front court. Over to Talon Smith. Bounce pass to Logan Brannon. Logan has the ball stripped away to Grant Jackson for 3. And the Hawks cut it to 6. Taylor into the front court. Works to the right side now to Doffenbaugh. Doffenbaugh looks to drive, kicks out in the corner to Edwards for 3. His shot no good. Long rebound. Logan Brannon. Jordan Montgomery. Talon Smith for 3. No good. Rebound Jackson Carney. He goes back up. No good. Tipped up and in by Grant Jackson. And the Hawks have cut it back to 4. Taylor now into the front court for the Wildcats. Up to Doffenbaugh. Doffenbaugh up top to Van Dyke. Van Dyke over to Edwards. Now up to Taylor. Taylor looking to make a move in the lane. Nothing there. Pulls it up, bounces into Van Dyke. He is fouled underneath by Grant Jackson. That will be Grant's 3rd foul and the first team foul on the Hawks in the fourth quarter. Carrier Mills to inbound under their own goal. Doffenbaugh to bring the ball in for the Wildcats. He throws it into Schaefer. Schaefer gives it off to Taylor, and Taylor runs the offense. Looking to make a move, probably going to go down the middle of the lane if he gets a good screen. Gets a screen from Van Dyke, but kicks it over to Doffenbaugh in the corner. He's stripped of the ball, and Jackson Carney comes up with it. Passes ahead to Talon Smith. Smith drives to Jackson. Jackson will drive to the lane. Kicks a pass over to Carney. Carney back to Jackson. Back to Carney, and the Hawks will reset. Over to Brannon. Brannon looking to make a move out to Jackson. Jackson, nothing there. Pass to Brannon. Through his hands, out of bounds, and it will be Caramels basketball. The Hawks moving a little bit of pressure up. 5:50 to go in the game. Taylor has the ball. He's going to drive the length of the floor. No one stops him. He goes all the way to the goal. Puts one off the board and scores. And we have a foul coming on Grant Jackson. And that will be Grant's fourth, as Taylor will go to the line to shoot one. And we got another water spot on the floor down there under the goal. David Hill doing the honors. And Taylor will go to the line to shoot one. Alex Sauls checking in, as Jordan Montgomery will sit down. He shot up and no good. Rebound Jackson Carney. And the Hawks bring it up, trailing by 6. Talon Smith in the front court. Gets away with a double dribble and gets it out to Carney. Back to Smith. Smith in the corner to Sauls. Back to Smith. Back to Carney. Back to Jackson. Jackson across to Smith. Smith for three. His shot, good. And the Hawks cut it to a 3-point lead. Taylor picks up the ball in the center circle, gives it to Doffenbaugh. 5 minutes to go. Doffenbaugh with the ball. Works to the middle of the floor. Now looking over on the left side to Taylor, who fires a three and connects. Taylor having quite a night. That's his 24th point of the night. Carney to Smith, back to Carney, down to Sauls. Up to Carney, into Brannon. Brannon lays up the jumper, and it's good. And the Hawks cut it back to 4. Taylor across the timeline. He could probably pull back and punt from there and hit it right now. He is hot. Bounce pass into Schaefer. He will drive, lays it up and in. The Hawks gambled, and there was nothing there. Schaefer took advantage. Smith into the front court, over to Carney. Carney back to Smith, bounce pass to Brandon in the lane. Loses the handle. Schaefer comes up with it. Gives it off to Taylor. And the Hawks down 6. And Caramels on the attack. Taylor drives the lane. Bounces off a defender. And is whistled for a travel as he goes through. And we've got another wet spot on the floor. Hawks down 6, 3:52 to go. Every time Gallatin seems to get close, Caramels answers back. Taylor, by far, has been the difference in the game. 24 points for him at the current. Jackson Carney to inbound for the Hawks. Gets it into Talon Smith, and Smith will bring the ball up court for the Hawks. Ahead to Kearney. Kearney back to Smith, over to Jackson. Jackson back to Smith, down to Kearney on the side. Slings it across to Jackson, and he will walk with the ball. Grant drug the foot as he tried to make a move. Coach Lawler says, let's have a timeout and talk about it. Full timeout, Gallatin. Hawks trailing 52-46 with 3:36 to go. So the Hawks, the struggle is still continuing right now in the fourth, as it will be Carey Mills basketball right in front of the Gallatin bench. Hawks going to full court pressure. Doffenbaugh to inbound it, gets it into Taylor. Taylor will drive the length, will lay it up, and will score. They've simply had no answer for Taylor. Hawks with the ball on their end. Brendan Brown underneath, he scores. In the corner to Taylor, guarded by Sauls. And we're going to have a timeout in the, Coach Drake Patton calls a timeout. A lot of stuff went on there. Pass was ahead. Hawk player was potentially fouled, but was not fouled. Bottom line is the Hawks got underneath and scored. Hawks trailing by 6. It'll be Carey Mills basketball going the length of the floor. 3:08 to go. Hawks trailing by 6. Doffenbaugh gets it in to Van Dyke, back to Doffenbaugh. He will bring the ball up court. Working against Alex Sauls, gives it off to Taylor. Taylor with the ball back to Doffenbaugh. He'll drive, kick it in the corner to Edwards for 3. His shot no good. A rebound, Schaefer, who had position, and Grant Jackson will be whistled for his 5th foul. And it will be the 3rd team foul on the Hawks. And Coach Lawler looking to see who he wants to put in. He goes with Jordan Montgomery to check in for Jackson. Hawks down 6, 2:45 to go. Doffenbaugh inbounds to Taylor, who fires a 3. And the ball is stuck on the backboard. Alex Sauls gets it down. It'll be Gallatin basketball on the alternating possession. And Montgomery to inbound the ball for the Hawks. Into Kearney. Up to Talon Smith to Logan Brandon. Logan, jump shot from the free throw line. No good. Long rebound. Alex Sauls. Alex fights his way to the goal and scores. And will draw a foul. Alex Sauls. Foul whistled on Kara Mills player. Don't know who it is yet. They've not put it on the board. Alex free throw is up and no good. Rebound Logan Brandon. Logan goes up. He is fouled by Van Dyke. Foul was whistled on Edwards before. That was his second. This one is going to be on Van Dyke. And Logan Brandon will go to the line to shoot 2. And the Hawks with an opportunity to close the gap with the clock not running. Logan Brandon. First shot on the way. Good. Logan's second shot. It's good as well. And the Hawks cut it to a 2-point game as Brendan Brown checks in for Brannon. Doffenbaugh to inbound for the Wildcats into Taylor. Taylor blows past the defender and drives the length. Lays it up. No good. Rebound. Jackson Kearney out to Sauls. To Jordan Montgomery. Jumper from the free throw line. No good. Rebound. Fought for it. Brendan Brown to Kearney. To Talon Smith. And the Hawks have possession. Brown, his pass underneath, knocked out of bounds. And it'll be last touch by Carrier Mills. Logan Brandon will check in. Brendan Brown will check back out. And we have a timeout on the floor. We have a no signal yet. I believe it's a 30-second timeout on the floor. Hawks trailing by 2. .205 on the clock. Hawks will inbound the ball under their own goal. Talon Smith to trigger it in for the Hawks. Into Kearney. He has it knocked away, and Doffenbaugh comes up with it. Coach Lawler pleading for a foul. Nothing happens. Talon Smith on the rebound. He will bring it up into the front court for the Hawks. To Sauls, he goes up, in and out, tipped up and in by Logan Brandon. And the Hawks. Alex Sauls fouls Doffenbaugh, going for a steal. The Hawks have tied it up with 1:42 to go. Foul on Sauls will be the 4th team foul. And for Alex, it is his second. And Carrier Mills will inbound the ball with 1:42 to go across the way. The Hawks have moved their pressure back to half court. Checking in for Carrier Mills, number 30, Collins, and number 5, Edwards will have a seat. Doffenbaugh inbounds the ball to Taylor, and away we go. Taylor into the front court for Carrier Mills. Gives it off to Doffenbaugh. Moves on the left side. Pass over to Taylor. Taylor almost doubles. Comes up with it clean. working against Kearney. Will drive the middle. Bounce pass underneath on the ground. Taylor comes up with it. We're going to have a jump ball, and it'll be Carey Mills basketball. Good hustle by Taylor and Alex Sauls. Carey Mills basketball on the alternating possession. And we're ready to go, says David Hill. Carey Mills will inbound in front of their own bench. Doffenbaugh to inbound it for the Wildcats. Into Taylor, 1:15 on the clock. Taylor at the center circle with the ball. Goes over a screen, looking for some help. Doffenbaugh drives the right side. Now pulls it back out. 1 minute on the clock. Doffenbaugh drives the center, kicks it out to Collins. Collins fires a three, no good. Brannon with the rebound. He's going to drive the length of the floor, lays it up, and in, and the Hawks take their first lead in quite a while. 40 seconds on the clock. Taylor into the front court. He's going to drive the center. All the way. His shot's up. It's good. And the Wildcats answer back. Jackson Kearney is going to be whistled for a charge as he comes down. And the Hawks, a little bit too amped up on that one. 29 seconds to go. Be a foul on Jackson Kearney. That will be Kearney's first foul. We have a timeout on the floor. Carey Mills with a timeout. We're deadlocked at 56 with 29 seconds to go. Carey Mills will be inbounding the ball for the length of the floor. And this one has got real exciting real late. I'm going to kill it. All right. Well, this one's tight late, folks. So I'm going to do my best to make sure I don't get excited and keep this camera on all the action for you. Foul situation, the Hawks have 5 team fouls, so any fouls that they perpetrate against Carey Mills, the Wildcats will go to the line unless it's an offensive foul. Carey Mills with only 2, so unless it's a shooting foul, the Hawks will not go to the line. Taylor will inbound the ball for Carey Mills. He's walking gingerly. He's been grabbing his ankles and his calves. I don't know if he's cramping up or if something else is going on. Taylor into Doffenbaugh. 25 seconds on the clock. Doffenbaugh to the right side. In the corner to Taylor, who fires a long 3. Misses. Rebound, Logan Brannon. Brannon will drive. Into the front court, 11 seconds. To Smith, 9 seconds. To Kearney. Kearney to Sauls. Sauls goes up. No good. Jordan Montgomery, no good. Logan Brannon up. Scores at the buzzer. He scores at the buzzer. And the Hawks pull off the comeback. Good work on the boards by Jordan Montgomery and Logan Brannon to put it in at the buzzer. What an effort. Wow. What an effort by the Hawks. Alex Sauls with the ball underneath. They were moved to the goal. His shot was short. Jordan Montgomery with a rebound. He fights down the rebound. His shot's no good. Logan Brannon, out of nowhere from behind, snatches it up, puts it in. Great effort by both teams. You feel a little bit bad for Cara Mills because they worked so hard in this one and played so hard, but a great effort by the Hawks to not give up and to pull that one out with a last-second shot. Unbelievable, folks. Unbelievable. But I'll tell you, the season that the Hawks have had, that's one that they definitely deserved. Several times this year it's went the other direction. But that was a great effort right there. The Hawks moved to 7-14 on the year, and Cara Mills will move to 1-17. Some final scoring here for the Hawks. They were led in scoring by Logan Brannon with 21, but none bigger than the last two that he put in. Grant Jackson had 14, 7 points for Talon Smith, 6 for Alex Sauls, 4 points for Max Brockett, 3 for Jackson Carney, and 2 points for Brendan Brown. 1 point also for Elliott Glover. For Cara Mills, they were led by Elijah Taylor. He had 28, and he just had himself a night. He could not do any wrong. I guess maybe ran out of gas toward the end with his ankles or his calves or something. He just, great effort by that young man. 28 points for him, 10 points for Doffenbaugh, 6 for Van Dyke, 4 for Edwards, and 4 for Sumner. And the Hawks pull off the victory, snatching it right out of the air with just under a second to go. Logan Brannon sticks it back in. Hawks win one, 58-56. I'll tell you, this was an exciting one to bring to you. I'm glad I was able to do that, and I'm glad my voice held up. So this is Dave Cruzen saying good night from Cara Mills. Hawks win it 58-56.